I've got a size 12 Kona universal scud shrimp and pupa hook in the vise. On that hook, we have a size large olive tungsten nymph head. We're going to dress this hook deep down into the bend. Next, we're going to tie in extra small ultra wire in black. Now we're going to cut a piece of Kiley's exoskin. It's actually two colors. One side's yellow, one side's olive. We're going to cut this on an angle. Now we will end up folding this material back on itself. So the side we want to tie up is the side that actually will end up on the underneath side. So we want the yellow side up. Work our thread toward the bead head just to help make a little bit of a taper. Now we're going to use ice stub and caddis green. Now we want a slim profile on this, so we want less material at the bend of the hook and building as we get toward the bead. So you can do this in steps. I'm going to start with very little dubbing on the thread and work my way to more. Now we're going to fold our exoskin over the top and tie it down. Now we're going to run the wire rib up. So at this point you should have something that looks like this. Now for this color scheme we're going to do a bright orange hot spot of deer hair, which I think is the coolest thing in the world. I have a clump of deer hair about this big. I'm going to go ahead and cut the ends off of this. Now since we're using such small thread, we need to be careful not to pull the thread too tight and cut our deer hair, but we still want the deer hair to hold tightly. So it's a very fine line. So I have two wraps. I'm going to pinch either side of this and pull straight down on the thread. I can lift it like this now and make sure I have a really tight thread and tie off. Our next step is to fill the rest of the open space with ice stub. Whip finish. So now our first cut, we don't want to cut it all off right off the bat. So I'm going to lift straight up on all of it, and I'm just going to get most of the bulk out of the way. So now I can come in and flatten it out a little bit and see what I've got. That's what I have from the top. So I'm just going to start to trim some of this off around the edges and the front. The last thing you can do is take a Sharpie and color in the eyes of the beadhead. Just to top it all off. And there you have a nymph head deer hair hotspot caddis.